you warm it up for me, why don't you? Huh?
You're so weird.
Would you like a little more coffee? Why don't you go ahead and warm it up for me?
Oh my God. You're so weird.
What happens if I put day-old coffee in my Keurig?
That's gross.
Oh, look, it made coffee.
Oh my God.
It's coffee squared.
Extra coffee.
It's
That
coffee
is for
from my
your.
Keurig.
Hmm.
What happens if I put a Keurig inside my Keurig?
I don't think it would work.
Explosion.
It's like that hack where you plug an extension cord into an extension
Oh,
cord. Or like a
yeah.
surge protector into a surge
Yeah,
protector.
yeah. Infinite
Infinite
energy.
energy.
Or the more dangerous side where they like, and you could apparently buy these on
Oh, the
Amazon at some
converters?
point. Just the straight, it's just like the two, they call them like the penis, the
The two
dicks.
males?
Yeah,
Yeah.
the two males from the extension cord. It's just the most dangerous thing ever.
Live to live.
Oh, it's
Have
insane.
you seen that stupid thing where it's like they put a converter from a hose, like a water hose,
Hmm.
to an outlet? It like screws in like a
Oh shit, dude.
It didn't do anything,
Oh,
obviously, but
well,
it's a funny idea.
it's fun to dream.
It is.
It's fun to dream. It's fun to ask, what if? Hmm?
What if?
What if?
What if I went a single day without a stomach ache? What would that be like?
Hmm. Hmm.
What would it be like if Buddy could talk?
Oh man, wouldn't it be so cute? I feel like most of the time he'd be like, Mama, Mama, Mama.
Mama.
Mama, I love my mama.
Oh, I
Mama
love my
Quanch?
baby. Oh boy.
They get Quanch. Because aren't they like, they supposedly have like the mind of a toddler.
Yeah.
So they'd be like, oh, I'm so cute, I'm so cute.
Yep, that's what toddlers
Adorable.
walk around saying.
That's it.
Just how cute they
They
are.
go toddler, toddler, toddler. No, because they're not as cute as cats.
No, definitely
Cats
not.
no. Cats no. What if I put Kool-Aid in the Keurig? What if a famous pop star, I don't know, was murdered, killed, replaced by someone else, and they just like hid it, but got away with it, but like told us kind of sometimes, what if?
What if?
Well, welcome to the show, everyone. The Sho-Dependent podcast. Hope you're happy. I didn't mean for
I
that to
mean,
be
I
vindictive,
guess, yeah.
but
I
I
hope
hope
you're
you're happy.
happy.
I'll tell you that much. Look at yourself. Look in that mirror you got covered up by cardboard. Take the tape off of it. Take the
Cardboard.
cardboard off the mirror and get a long, hard look at yourself.
Oh no, I don't want to.
I hope you're happy.
What
The
did I
voice you're
do?
hearing right now is Eddie.
Mm-hmm.
What's going on? How you's doing? What it is and what it do? And
Uh-huh.
also a top of the morning. Hello, Mr. Magpie. All of this and more from your boy Eddie.
You're so strange right
What are
now.
you talking about?
We
I'm
got
trying to
magpies.
greet people across the pond.
Oh, okay.
Hello there.
Oh God. They're not gonna like
I'm
that.
from Liverpool.
Oh
Now,
boy.
now the giggle you hear over there, it's attached to.
It's Kayla. What up? I'm watching Buddy lick his tail right now.
Oh Lord. And Buddy, of course, in the stew, taking the notes for the edits. He's got all his research. He's got spectacles on.
Mm-hmm.
They're down low though, and he's tidying up his papers.
Mm-hmm.
Because we did a bit of research for this one.
Oh boy, was it so much
A
research.
little bit
And I
more
was just
research.
like, that
It's
was the
like,
general, what is it, malaise?
oh wow. I had to go back and get my files from when I was a youth, way before when Show-Dependent was just a twinkle in my eye. Was
Mm-hmm.
just barely a synapse thinking about being fired. And
Mm.
I did a little bit of my own research back in the day.
Oh God.
I said, let me sit down and figure this out.
Mm.
So I compiled that research with Bud's research, and we got a little something going on for y'all.
Oh boy.
Oh goodness, is that what are they called? Theremin? Is that vaguely metallic sounds coming from the other room? Is that the sound of static from a record player that has just reached the end, but there's just a little bit left, so it's just kind of repeating? Is that the sound of the darkness?
Oh God.
Last night I was in advanced darkness, and Lord in heaven.
That was
Real
scary.
fast. Oh my God. It was like, I'm not gonna lie to you. When the
Is that the
power went out,
darkest it's ever been
it
for
was
you in your
like
life?
super advanced darkness. I'm talking like it was pitch black.
Mm-hmm.
And I immediately reached for my phone. I was like, oh my God. Every light on Earth may as well have been off.
I mean, we were in a room that had
I
no
was
windows,
I
so
was
yeah.
walking around, but yeah, but like there were no lights on outside either. So like I looked
Mm-hmm.
out the window and I could see nothing. I
It
for
was also
half a
2
second,
a.m. So yeah.
as I was holding my phone and like waiting for, the Wi-Fi was out, but waiting for like the internet to load and it was taking a while to load, I for half a second was like, is this it? Like, are we
The
like,
end
is it
times?
the end? Like, is the grid down? Do we
Oh
have like
boy.
nothing? Oh my Lord, it was so dark. But no, this is power went out. Everything's good.
Mm-hmm.
We out here. We getting it. And today, but it did sort of add to the spookiness because I was in the research and I was like, this is a bit strange.
This is a little weird.
So all those off-putting things and more. I don't know. Think about something that scares you. Think about something that gets a little bit of Los Escalofrios on your neck, on your back,
Mm-hmm.
and we're gonna dive into that here today because ain't no better time than just like spring to
There
be
you go.
nice and scary.
Ah,
Today we're gonna be
pollen.
talking
I don't
about
know.
the Paul is dead
Whoa.
urban legend slash conspiracy theory, alleging that one Paul Sir Paul McCartney of the Beatles died in 1966. Now you may be wondering and thinking to yourself, and looking over at Paul McCartney standing, he's over, he's
He's
ordering,
chilling in the corner.
he's hanging out over there. He's just like, oh, singing a little ditty. Oh, Blackbird's singing in dead of night. Oh,
Mm-hmm. As Paul does.
wait a minute, he's not dead. Well, guess what? He
You're
was
wrong.
secretly replaced by a look-alike. Dun, dun,
Okay.
dun.
Hmm.
The rumor began circulating in 1966, the same year, gaining broad popularity in September 1969,
Nice.
following reports on American college campuses. Those
Oh boy.
dumbass Americans.
Here we are.
The
Dumber than
conspiracy
ever.
theory. Oh, are you ready for this?
I'm ready.
Are y'all holding on? Are y'all sitting down? Are you holding on to your butts? Do you
I don't
got
want
the
to hold on to my butt.
handrail? You better get ready for this. Y'all, this is major level. Like, we gotta figure this out.
Mm-hmm.
The conspiracy itself. Paul McCartney died in a car crash in 1966. The Beatles were in the height of Beatlemania. They couldn't just stop the show. So the Beatles and their production company, along with possibly the British government, we're talking MI5? Question mark? Decided to replace Paul with a lookalike and also somehow a talent alike.
Yep.
I'm talking like generational, multi-generational talent,
Mm-hmm.
one of a kind almost. And they said,
Hmm.
that guy over there, he can do the same thing.
What's that dude's name? William Campbell?
Or is it
What?
William Shears?
Billy Shears, maybe?
Damn, like Billy Shakespeare's?
Did he write a whole bunch of sonnets?
In fact, he did. But we're not here
Oh,
to talk about that conspiracy, the multiple Billy Shakespeare conspiracy. Instead, the Beatles, they decided, the band and the studio and everyone decided, you know what? We got away with this, but we got to tell people. So they
why?
decided to
Why would we
hide
tell on
clues,
ourselves?
telling fans what happened because they were grief stricken and they were like, oh, I feel
I gotta
guilty.
tell them.
MI5, the Queen said we had to do it.
I don't think the Queen cared.
We couldn't have the British invasion fail because Beatlemania, baby. We was out there. Liverpool was in every poo.
Oh,
Yeah, that's right.
okay.
So why don't we get into the meet cute and really pull the cover up over our eyes and get a little spooky.
We're in bed in this scenario?
We're in bed now.
Oh my God. Romantic. Here we go. It's a meet cute baby. It's how we met this thing. I didn't know this existed. I don't think I did. I really don't. And think until you brought it up to me. I want to say it was many years
Just
ago.
on a whim.
You're like, he's dead, right? And I said, what the
Yeah.
hell are you talking about?
You know what?
And I thought it was silly then, and I think it's silly now.
Hey, don't
But
give
it's
away.
okay.
Don't give
It's
away your
okay.
thoughts.
And then when Eddie told me about it, I said, "Oh, so this is like the thing that people said about Avril Lavigne." And then Eddie said, "Yeah, but this is real."
You're damn right. None of that Avril Lavigne
Sure.
junk. None of
Mm-hmm.
those conspiracy garbage.
Yeah,
Yeah, okay, Avril Lavigne. Yeah, sure. We're talking Paul McCartney, all right?
I'm so sorry.
1966, back in a time when you could do whatever the hell you wanted.
People could just disappear.
You could disappear. You could walk 5 blocks down and you were gone for the rest of your life.
That's all it takes.
Back when I was in the height of my Beatlemania, which I believe was about senior year high school into freshman year college, I was obsessed. I loved it all. I got super into everything Beatles, partly because I had a pal who was super into the Beatles at the same time. It was kind of like we were both going down that journey, but also because my father loves the Beatles. And
Mm.
he was always like, "Oh, this is the Beatles are the best. The Beatles are so good, this and that." And I was like, "You know what, Dad? You're right. You know what, Pops? I heard it. I heard Love Me Do, and you're
Mm-hmm.
right."
You've been right about so many things in my life, Father.
I mean, they were legitimately, I was just like, "This is the best." I consumed everything I could find. Obviously their albums, but then I went to like behind the scenes stuff. I watched their movies, and then this just, I guess kind of naturally just appeared to me. Paul
Yeah.
is dead.
What do you
I
mean?
I dove in. I was like, "What the hell are you talking about right now?
Uh-huh. Mm-hmm.
Are you for real? There's no
Maybe.
way, dude." So, I vividly remember finding the Snopes, like the little Snopes article back when, because there was a time when I was heavy in the Snopes, and
What
I
the
was
hell is
I was looking
Snopes?
at, you don't know what Snopes is?
No.
Snopes.com?
No.
Buddy, can I get a quick, let's just,
The
it's
hell is
still
a
around,
Snope?
although this looks like absolute garbage. Oh my Lord, I hate the way this looks. Ew, this looks so modern and gross. Oh my God. Anyways, Snopes.com was like an urban legend. Like the thing about it was is that they would essentially be like the fact checker for urban legends and conspiracy theories.
Hmm.
You could like submit and people would submit like very famous ones. Like we'll say Candyman, right? You say Candyman 3 times in the mirror, and people would like Snopes would quote unquote research it and be like, this is a hoax or this is just an urban legend. Versus sometimes they'd be like, actually, this really happened, and like this is the
That's
news
creepy.
article. So Snopes, I went into Snopes.com and I was like, damn, is this for real? And then I somehow found like a hella flash website that
Mm-hmm.
like had skulls and just had like every piece of evidence listed. It had the audio, had the album covers, had the articles, and I was in there by myself in my
Mm-hmm.
parents' loft in the middle of the night, just like, dog, what the
Oh my
fuck,
God.
dude? I can't do this, man. I can't.
Here's the
But I
thing, you were
gotta keep
doing it to
going.
yourself.
I was looking over my shoulder like, Good Lord, man.
You were looking
About
over your own shoulder.
John about to get me.
Oh my God.
The Beatles about to replace it's Eddie is dead theory.
Mmm. I don't like that. That's sad. That's not.
Okay. Well, lucky for you, I don't have the standing to have a conspiracy theory like that.
I'm gonna start one in our friend group. We're gonna get it going.
And lucky for me, I'm a one of a kind.
Mmm. An irreplaceable talent you are hearing here
Hmm.
today, folks.
Even though Paul McCartney was very replaceable, apparently.
Apparently. Getting to know each other. Bow.
God damn it, dude. I'm having a panic attack. I'm actually having a
Well,
panic
will you
attack.
settle down and have another cup of coffee?
I am, bro.
All right, well, fine. You know what, Barney? Give this guy a cigarette. He's freaking out.
Huh? Who?
Let me give you all a little bit of the evidence.
Lay it out
We
for
done we
me.
done did the Reese. We done been in the mines. We've been in the trenches, just digging out this content. Let's start with the looks, right? Because Paul McCartney, a unique individual.
He's kind of weird looking.
He's what? Leave him alone.
I'm sorry.
He's from Liverpool.
That explains it. Never mind. We
That's
don't need
it.
to. Mm-hmm.
So we got Paul, but somewhere along the lines, people start thinking, wait a minute, this guy looking a little different. He moving a little different. He acting a little strangely. So a lot of people say, wait a minute, that can't be Paul McCartney. This got to be like a new fake Paul McCartney. Why don't
Mm.
we call him Fall for now?
Oh boy. Mm-hmm.
And Paul and Fall just don't look alike. We got the pictures, we got the proof. All of a sudden, this man different heights compared to other people. He's shorter, he's taller. What's going on with Paul here?
It doesn't have anything to do with like wearing shoes.
No, that doesn't do anything.
Mm. The way your eyes just flashed back and forth.
Let me scan my environment real quick.
Mm-hmm.
Check left and right for ears
Mm.
listening in on what's happening here. I'll give you one further. His eye color, different.
Um, it
What's the
doesn't have
deal with
anything to
that?
do with like the color shirt he's wearing or the lighting.
That could never be the
And
case.
and the eyes again shift around the room.
Wait a minute. I think there was also something about like the way he parted his hair. Like he
Mm.
used to part it to the right, and then all of a sudden he's going left. People don't
He's
make changes like that in their
he's
life.
using a comb for the first time in his life.
People don't make dramatic changes like that. We're all like cartoon characters. We have one
Hmm.
outfit and we stick to it.
Yep, and we have one hairstyle, and
Paul
that's it.
McCartney never woke up and said, "Today, my dudes, I'm pulling a look.
And the look
Today,
was a left side
I'm
part.
the new Paul McCartney."
Mm-hmm.
And I would do a Beatles accent, but I don't know how to do anything.
No Beatles. That's all you can do.
Well, Beatles, I
That's
don't
it.
know. I don't know, John. Is
That
that
was
is
pretty
that good?
good. I think. I don't know what they
Uh,
sound like.
there you go. Perfect. It's a perfect audience.
I'm
I
really
don't
good. I'm
know.
very
I
impressionable.
don't know, John. I think I'm gonna go to the left today. What do you think of it? Hey, I wrote this little ditty last night.
It's called
Scrambled
I parted it to
eggs.
the left today.
Oh, and that one later became All You Need Is Love.
I don't know how parting your hair and love have anything to
Yeah,
do with each other,
yeah,
but
yeah.
sure.
Uh-huh. And also, let's get back into it. Why all of a sudden the mustache? All of a sudden, Paul
Uh,
McCartney is just like mustache guy. Again, people
huh?
don't make these drastic changes. Not only
Mm,
that, but the whole Beatles decided all of a sudden randomly, hey, mustache, beard, we're hanging, we're growing our hair.
hell yeah. That's called our entire friend group.
Has nothing to do with them going to India and experiencing different cultures and doing all that. No, 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 no. It's
Mm-mm.
because they're
It-
covering up something.
Ooh.
Hiding some surgery scars, mayhaps.
Oh,
Paul
little facelift.
McCartney was spotted for a little bit with a little scar on the upper lip. And to
Yeah, because
me,
wasn't he in a car accident?
he maybe was in a car accident that he died in.
Oh my gosh. Not this again. Mm-mm.
Well, you know what's another reason you would have scars on your face?
you got hurt. I don't know why.
Or you got facial reconstructive surgery to look more like a pop star?
Yeah, that sounds very doable for the early 60s.
It was the time of innovation. We were
Mm.
excelling in science. We were going to the moon.
I mean, America
Everything was
was.
possible.
Hmm.
Also, Russia.
Yes, but you know,
I'll tell you all
America
this.
did it.
There's this YouTube
Hmm.
channel that last uploaded about 3 weeks ago, our time recording.
Insane, by the way.
That is
It is
called
2025.
it is called at Justice for James Paul McCartney. That's just like a guy uploading all the evidence. And he's got a ton of videos, and most of them are short, like sub 2 minute videos, where he is just literally comparing faces from different footage, being like, his face looks a little different here, doesn't it? That's because that's not Paul McCartney.
Mm.
That's Fall.
Whose fault?
First of all, how convinced are you right now?
Not.
Out of
I
10,
need
give me the Kayla convince-o-meter.
mm, the
I mean,
convinceometer.
yeah, yeah,
Mm,
that's right. And we'll say you're convinced, I don't know, higher than 80%. If you get to
no.
80% convinced, no, I mean, if you get there, then that means it's real.
Oh. Okay, well then I'm at like a 10.
Okay, see, we're getting there.
10%, people.
It's looking up on the
Mm.
convinceometer. I have you with a magnifying glass, and you're kind of just,
Hmm.
walking around, and then you do like a shrug, and then it moves up a little bit.
Mm. Very good.
10%.
Is this like a thermometer or is it like a gauge situation?
What's the difference?
I mean, the gauge, I always think of like an arrow and it like
Oh
arcs
no.
to
We're
different
we're filling
colors.
this thing up.
Oh, okay, it's a
Mm-hmm.
thermometer. All right,
Mm-hmm.
cool.
Mm-hmm. It's a convinceometer.
Sorry. Yeah, I'm at
Yeah,
10.
that's right. Speaking of fall.
Billy Shears?
The man's name is Billy Shears.
Is it actually though? There's
Well,
like
here's the
two different
thing.
people.
Here's the thing. It's William Campbell or it's Billy Shears. Or was he called Billy Shears? Was he called Willie Campbell? We don't know for sure. The reason is because they don't want us to know. But we got a Basque mat. Whoa.
Oh, what? Oh, what?
There's too many like S's and K's in this episode. They're taking me out. Too many
These digraphs
blends.
are
Too many
killing me.
blends coming through. We
Hmm.
got a back mask. Do you know what a back mask is? A little
I have
back
no
masking?
idea.
No?
No, I have no idea what that is.
Oh. Back masking is when you like deliberately put something in that when it's played backwards, it says something different.
Hmm.
And from a song by Paul McCartney, or is it Paul McCartney himself,
Oh my God.
from his solo career later, when the guilt is just eating this man up, he's like, oh, I stole this man's legacy. I gotta let everyone know. He backmasked in the song Gratitude. The lyrics, who is this now? And keep in mind, and we'll play some clips. We will. I don't know if we'll
Mhm.
play this one, but we'll play some clips. The whole time you need to hear like, you know,
Your mustache, when you were making those sounds, looked like it was going to
the
fly
whole
off of
the
your
whole
face.
time you hear any of this, you hear static,
Hmm.
and you hear, and then people put lyrics on the screen like they meant to say
This is
this.
what this says. And then it makes your brain
And
say,
then yeah, and
that
then
is what it
green
says.
needle,
What is it? Something laser?
brainstorm. What color
Yep.
was the dress?
It was both.
It can't have been both. What are you talking
Yes, it can. It's
about?
called color theory. Oh my
No, his
God.
eyes were brown. How could they be a different color?
Jesus
What about height
Christ.
theory?
It's called
Anyways, it
shoes.
says, who is this now? I was Willie Campbell. Do you feel the chills?
Whatever the opposite of chills is, that's what I
Damn.
have.
Bring the what the fuck do we call it? The convinceometer, pull it down to 5%, and then Buddy walks over and
He erases it.
I'm Amazing, beautiful, love it. All right,
I
we're down
will
to 5%.
say,
Yeah.
Willie does look a little bit like Paul in this supposed photograph of
Oh my God,
Willie.
which is hilarious because we were watching a little YouTube video and they showed a picture that was like, and this is the only known picture of Fall, aka Billy Shears, from one of their album covers. They slid
Mhm.
it in. And yeah, you were like,
I was
that
like,
does look like Paul McCartney. And I was like, guess what?
it
That's
is
because
Paul
it is Paul
McCartney.
McCartney. But that's kind of the power of the
And that's
video.
when I
That's
got kind of
and
convinced.
then, buddy,
Put
get
the
over the
convinceometer up.
Bring that baby up. He's
I'm at
going
like a
up.
25 now.
Oh, damn, we're a quarter of the way there. All right.
Seeing
Let's
is
go.
believing, and I saw the
Yeah.
picture.
Yeah. Speaking of seeing and
Hmm.
believing, why don't we look at some album covers, some
There's a
album
lot of
art?
album covers.
First of all, and again, I gotta reference this one more time because I looked and I tried. I didn't try as hard as I could have, I guess, because I didn't do a Wayback Machine or anything like
Oh
that
God, that
and try
sounds
and find
tiring
old
though.
internet, all that. But I could not find the website that I researched back in the day, that I was in my zone, just in there, deep in there.
That's
It
because
just
Fall took it down.
shit, cease and desist,
Hmm.
the cover up. The
The
fix is
cover up
still
of the
in?
cover up of the
Oh my
cover up.
goodness. I mean, I'm surprised the YouTube channel's still up then. If this guy out here doing DMC takedowns,
I don't know.
DMCA takedowns, I don't know. But I'm big bummed that I couldn't find that because it was just everything was compiled so well. And it
Hmm.
had like the links and it had it embedded into the article. I gotta believe, and my reason is because it was hella Flash, and Flash is
Yeah.
no longer.
Yeah,
So
Flash
that's
players
probably
don't
what it
really
probably what
exist
it was.
anymore.
But God, it was so good. It was like reds and purples and like it was everything.
It was edgy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was like we're about to take you on this journey. Get your magnifying glass out.
Hmm.
Okay, let's do this then. All right, we're at 25%. The
Yeah.
convinceometer is at 25%.
Hmm.
We'll start by saying that Paul McCartney, obviously having died in 1966, not all the album
Hmm.
covers are for clues, right? Because he was
Well,
alive up to a
yeah,
certain point.
sure.
That's him. That's him on the first cover. That's him on, the iconic Hard Day's Night. He's in the movie. That's him. But the point that I believe that Fall appears is Rubber Soul. Now, let me give you this. All the album covers so far, pretty spot on. Nice good look at the lads. Get to see their whole face. Get to see many angles.
The way your jaw jutted out when you said lads.
Hard Day's Night. Get to see
Hmm.
multiple angles of their faces.
Sure.
All of a sudden on Rubber Soul, we're at an off angle. We're turned to the
Hmm.
side. We got these men elongated.
Okay.
What's the reason?
They were feeling a little weird.
Certainly can't be all weird and stretched for just like an
Certainly couldn't
artistic
just be an
choice.
artistic choice.
No,
Yeah.
no, 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 no. That's nothing that they've ever done before. Why would they
Okay.
start now?
If there's one thing I know about the Beatles, it's that they're diverse.
It's not as if Rubber Soul was suddenly like a very folk album that like Rubber Soul was kind of a deviation from the regular sound into a more acoustic folk sound, and maybe
Hmm.
they wanted to do something a little different on that.
Hmm.
Is that what you're telling me?
That's what I think.
Because
Yeah.
I say, nay.
Oh
I
God.
say it's to actually hide that Paul is no longer alive. And in fact, Fall is there, and they said, we can't just put this straight on. We got to stretch this out. That way people can't tell that he's not the same guy.
But why even put him on the cover in the first
I mean,
place
you
if
can't
it
hide him.
so we're hiding him in plain
We gotta
sight, is
put
what
the
you're saying.
lads out there.
All right, let's see how it goes.
Then, on Revolver, all of a sudden we just got like the drawings of the lads.
Okay, that's fun. I like drawings.
Why are we not using real pictures, no mas? What are they trying to hide?
This is so draining. Jesus. I don't know. They just like illustrations and they're
Hmm.
like, this kind of fits the energy.
The energy of an experimental album.
Sure, yeah.
One that has many Indian influences,
Mm-hmm.
sitars hanging out in there. An album where, in fact, they practice some reversing of tracks, practice some back masking, practice a more psychedelic sound,
Yeah.
inspired by their time in India, mayhaps.
Maybe, yeah.
Weird, interesting. We'll talk more about that sound in a little bit,
Yeah, okay.
but there are, in fact, real pictures. One of the pictures, in
Oh
fact.
yeah, because it's drawings and then it's like edited in
Mhm, mhm.
pictures.
One
Yeah.
of the pictures, in fact, is of Paul McCartney screaming in terror.
How do we know it's terror?
Why was he in terror?
I don't think we
Why
can
was he in pain?
prove it. Oh, okay.
Could it be perhaps to illustrate the pain he was in when he died in the car crash in 1966? Convinceometer, buddy, get ready.
We're at like a -5.
No, no.
You're
You can't take
telling me
away
they
30%.
captured a photo of him before he died,
No, I'm telling you,
experiencing
they
pain.
had a picture of him screaming and they said, Paul's dead. We got to show them he's in pain.
He's not in pain if he's dead. He's dead.
He was in pain before.
Oh my God.
Okay, all right. I'll admit, when I saw this the first time, I was like, fuck, man, I'm getting the heebie-jeebies. Saw that look in his face and I was like, damn, done for real.
And we're just starting.
There's no way, dude.
The
Is
next
it
one is
real?
kind of weird, though. I will say.
Are you feeling them?
No,
Don't
not
lie
even
to
close.
me. You
I
can't lie,
do think
buddy.
it
Do a
is weird,
heebie-jeebie check.
though. The
But he,
heebie-jeebie,
but he comes up.
no.
He comes up with a little cart.
The
He's got
little
his lab coat
stethoscope.
on. Mm-hmm.
No heebie-jeebies, Papa.
Okay. All
Mm-mm.
right. What were you gonna say?
I was saying in the next album cover that you're about to talk about, I
Mm-hmm.
did think that it was. There are
Oh,
some
a
weird
little weird.
coincidences. It's
Do you
all
feel it in your
coinc.
eyes?
No, I don't
Do you
feel
feel
it
the
in my
tears?
eyes. No,
You
why
get
would
the
I
heebie-jeebies?
cry? No.
Because sometimes when you get scared, it makes your eyes water because you're like, oh,
I don't think I've ever been that scared in my life.
you don't feel that? Have we
No, I
not
don't.
talked about this?
No.
Sometimes when I get like really creeped out, I feel it in my eyes.
That's
I
weird.
feel like my eyes get like more watery. And it's
I
not like
feel,
I'm crying, it's just like my
yeah.
eyes are like, you need to be hydrated, fam.
Mm,
Your senses need to be on six.
that makes sense. A 6
Yeah, I'm
out
going
of
out of
what?
five for some reason. I don't know,
Oh
five
God.
senses is naturally on a meter scale of 1 to 5, so I was like six. 6 cents, you know what I'm saying?
I
You'd
understand
be
that.
ready to see Ghost Fam, and your eyes got to be wet to see him.
Your eyes gotta be wet. Mine are very dry today.
Interesting.
Yeah, no, I've never experienced that, I don't think.
I've
Sometimes I get
experienced
like
that.
I feel it in my teeth, like I get like
Really?
tension in my jaw because it's
Damn.
like I'm
'Cause you're
priming to
ready
like
to fight.
scream, I
Oh
think.
shit.
I don't know though. But yeah.
Felt it a few times in this. In a Reese.
Oh my God.
I can feel it right now if I think about it too much.
Stop it.
That's the power of the mind, baby.
Yeah, of
I'm in
you
there.
getting in
Sometimes
your
it be
own.
you.
It is always you.
It's little Eddie's running around in Eddie's head being like, damn, isn't this
Get
scary?
scared. Get scared, man.
I'm like, oh shit, me. That is scary.
Anyway, it's the album Yesterday and Today, right?
Yeah. Yeah, it's like a
There's
little
like two
compilation.
alternate
Hmm.
covers,
The original cover,
which is weird and I don't
which
like
is a
it.
bit strange, is the lads. They're sitting around laughing. They've got like lab coats on, much like Bud does. Or they're kind of more like butcher coats. And they've got like baby dolls for some reason.
Mhm.
And for some reason around Paul is like three headless baby dolls with all their heads, headless bodies aimed towards Paul. And people
Mhm.
are like, that's weird. Because I don't think I mentioned it in the whole car crash situation, but a lot of it is people say that Paul McCartney in the car crash was either like horribly like disfigured in it during the crash or was decapitated during the crash, which is pretty crazy. So a lot of people, and we'll get
Yeah.
to more, but the headless thing plays very much into it.
Mm.
But
Also very bloody. Aren't the
yeah, they
baby
have
dolls
like
covered in
little like
blood?
intestines and stuff, yeah.
Ugh.
But what
Yuck.
could be a little stranger
This one is
is the
weird.
alternate cover, which shows the lad sitting around a box.
It's like a large trunk. Yeah.
Hmm. And Paul McCartney is sitting inside of it. Therefore, if you turn it on its side, it looks like Paul McCartney is in a casket.
Mm-hmm.
Babies?
No, no Hebes, but it is
Oh,
interesting.
I feel it in my eyes.
But it does feel, oh,
Los
Jesus,
Escalos, dude.
God.
Really?
I do think it is interesting how, and I was telling Eddie about this the other day, how they're a weird group. Like,
Yeah, they're funny.
they're strange,
They're a bunch of weirdos.
but it's also like a group of four, which
Yeah.
aesthetically is always a challenge because our eyes like odd numbers because
Like
we like
threes.
having a middle point.
Yeah.
But because there are four Beatles,
Yeah.
there's never a midpoint. So
True.
somebody always has to kind of like make themselves the middle-ish. And
Uh-huh.
a lot of the times that ends up being Paul.
Yeah. For some reason. Coincidence?
I'm gonna say
Or on
coincidence.
purpose?
I'm gonna
Damn.
say
Damn.
coincidence.
All right. Well, buddy, get ready for the convinceometer because we got some good ones coming up here. She's gonna get convinced. Dare I
Oh.
say, I'm getting convinced.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, here's the thing about the Yesterday and Today covers. They were 100% made before he quote unquote died in 1966. So
So
a
they
little
just
strange.
knew he was gonna die.
Foreshadowing? Maybe.
They
Yo.
can see the fucking
Damn,
future.
that's a different. Okay, big one. Sergeant Pepper's Lonely Hearts Club Band. Let me hit you with some things real quick.
Please hit me.
Because the cover, a little strange. Got a lot of random people hanging out. You can go look it up. There's a lot of famous people from the past, from the present of that, the 60s and all that. Paul McCartney, he kind of looks a little strange, stood up next to everyone. They're all standing in the middle behind the drum set. More on that in a second. But above Paul McCartney's head is an open hand, marking him for death, perhaps?
What?
He's holding a black instrument, marking that he's dead, perhaps?
Oh my God. Isn't
In
it a
the
fucking
soil.
oboe or something?
In the soil. Because why is there dirt? Could it be because there's a funeral happening? Maybe
Um,
one Paul McCartney was buried and this is his funeral on the album cover? There's a left-handed guitar made out of flowers. You know who else was left-handed? Paul McCartney,
how do you know it's a left-handed guitar?
because it's a left-handed guitar.
It's flowers.
Matter of fact, the flowers spell out Paul. Paul?
They don't, though. They
They
really
do.
don't.
They do, though.
No.
No, they do.
Oh my God. It's
They
yellow
do if you like. They do if you
gloves.
like squint your eyes and then someone draws on top and shows Paul.
Mm.
They do.
So I'm hearing they don't, is
So
what
they
I
do.
hear. Mm.
So they do, buddy. Put the commensometer up 5.
No, I didn't consent to that.
Buddy,
No.
commensometer.
No, don't do
Buddy, you
it,
listen
buddy.
to your papa right now.
No, don't do it.
Okay. Well, Paul McCartney is wearing a patch on one of the pictures for this album, and the patch reads OPD. What could that mean? Could it mean officially pronounced dead? Which I believe is their London, I was gonna say Londonese for
That's
dead on
wrong.
arrival.
Oh. Mm. Huh?
Yeah. What do you think about
So
that?
is this supposed to be fall on this cover?
Yeah.
Okay.
Paul is the stand-in for Paul from everything after like Rubber Soul and Beyond. So
Oh.
everything is fall. He's standing in. So they're leaving the clues because that's not actually him.
No.
Okay, well later turned out that it was actually OPP,
There we go.
which was like the police. But still a little strange. Still a little weird. Not convinced yet?
Mm-mm.
Buddy, prepare the convinceometer because we're at least going up to 50.
All right, here
Take a
we
look
go.
at the drum set.
I'm
On the
looking at the
front of
drum
the
set.
drum set, if you hold a mirror across the middle, which you just know to do this. You
This
just
is
like
where. This is
I know what
where.
I need to do naturally, as one does. You know to hold a mirror across the middle of the drum set. If you hold a mirror across the drum set, it looks like it reflects the number slash word 119. He die.
Yep, he definitely do die.
Put it up to 50%. Heebie-jeebies.
I don't know if I want to drop this already, but oh my God, this was the moment where I was just like, this is the crazy monster lady. This is, and the devil laughs.
Oh, come
This
on
is the
now.
moment.
Come
This
on
is the
now.
moment where I was like, what the hell do you mean? If you get a mirror, who's
What
just
kind,
playing with
what
the
kind of
mirror?
galaxy brain? Because you gotta find the clues. What do you think? Sherlock Holmes doesn't walk around with a magnifying glass on the ground for no reason. He's looking for clues.
Oh my God.
They're
Yeah, but
hiding in
there has to
plain
be a
sight.
crime in the first place to
There
investigate.
was a crime. There was a cover-up of a murder.
Mm-mm.
Okay. Really? 50% at least.
For you, maybe.
Oh wow, buddy. Put the Eddie convinceometer at 50%.
The mirror gag did not get me. This next one
Really?
did,
Okay. Well,
however.
let's get there because another thing. Now, this as a kid, young Eddie was like, "Damn,
Mm-hmm.
dog, this is real." I was like, "This is creepy. This is a little strange."
No, this one freaked
There's a
me out.
doll. There's a doll sitting in the lap of like an old lady, which I guess for some people is like that's a little weird. What the hell are you doing? But the old lady, she's wearing a glove that looks like it's bloody, like a bloody driving glove, right?
Sure.
And behind the girl, there's like a little white car that kind of looks like it's driving up towards their head. Paul McCartney died in a car crash in which he lost his head.
Mm-hmm.
On a lyric page, we see all the Beatles, the three Beatles, the alive ones, facing at us, and Paul McCartney facing away. And all the Beatles have a weird look on their faces, as if they're like, I don't know you. Who is this, right? We got George Harrison
Okay.
point. Don't give me that. George Harrison is pointing to a lyric. He's got his finger up and pointing, and it says Wednesday morning at 5 o'clock. And guess
Mm-hmm.
what?
What?
11/9, November 9th, IRL of 1966 was a Wednesday.
What the fuck do you
Hey,
mean?
yo, dog, I feel it in my eyes. I
You
got
gotta
the
stop saying that.
chills.
I cannot relate to that.
That when he die.
Mm-hmm.
11,
Mm-hmm.
9, he die.
That is really weird.
It's a little creepy.
I know there was probably no premeditation to that, but it is a weird coincidence.
It's a little strange.
Yeah, because I doubt who was pointing to it? George, you said?
George. Mm-hmm.
I doubt George was part of the editing process for the
He was
lyrics on the
like,
back of the
damn,
album.
they
He's
gonna
like, no,
go
no, no,
wild
drag
for
the font
this.
down like half a centimeter. There
Mm-hmm.
it is.
Mm-hmm.
That's how we do it, people. But that is really weird, though.
Mm-hmm. It's one of those moments where it's like, oh,
Eek.
okay,
Okay, now we're kind of cooking.
I'm a
This
little
I'm gonna totally blow it, but this is the peak of my convincing. So
really okay. Said it, buddy. Get
this is
ready.
the
Where we at?
climax.
Where we at?
This is 50%.
No, we're gonna go higher.
No, we're
Okay,
not.
we're gonna go higher.
Nope, this is
Let,
max.
let, let's let's speed this up a little bit and do this. On a lot of the album covers, like you said, Paul McCartney looks different than the others. On Magical Mystery Tour, like on the inside, everyone's wearing a red rose. Paul has a black rose. The Sgt. Pepper's cover, where he's facing away, everyone's looking at us. On Let It Be, the three other Beatles, they have white backgrounds, and Paul McCartney has a red background, because he died, so he's dead.
So blood
Um,
and
yeah, it's
death
blood
and
red. He's dead. You know what I'm
sure.
saying? And on Abbey Road,
This is
Damning
probably the most
evidence.
infamous one, right?
Damning evidence. Yes.
Mm-hmm.
All the Beatles are walking across Abbey Road. All of them are in step, except one, Paul McCartney. Matter
Mm-hmm.
of fact, all of them have shoes on. He is shoeless. They're all stepping with the
He
right
has
foot
less
forward. I believe
shoes.
he's stepping with his left.
I'm
Okay.
sorry, I'm making myself laugh over
That's
here.
because he dead.
That doesn't make
That's
sense.
because he dead.
How is that a signal
Because
that
you
he is
take your
dead?
shoes off to be buried. Say,
I
let
guess
me slide these off real quick.
that I
Put
want
me
my
in the
puppies
casket.
out to be dead.
Want my dogs to breathe
Mm-hmm.
as I'm breathing my last.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, well, what about this? John Lennon dressed up like a priest.
He's in a white suit.
Like a priest.
Have you ever seen a priest in a white suit?
I see John Lennon
Oh,
in a white
okay.
suit. White is clean, it's clear, it's
All
holy,
right.
it's pure.
Okay. Sure.
Behind him, Ringo, all black, like an undertaker.
Oh,
And
sexy.
behind Paul McCartney, the corpse, is George Harrison,
Mm-hmm.
all jeaned out, almost
Denim.
like a gravedigger, ready to go to work.
Gravediggers exclusively wear denim. That's it.
Exactly right.
Oh, okay. I didn't know this.
Okay. Why don't we
Mm-hmm.
flip to the back? Now there's a little rock formation, a little dot formation, and if you connect them, it looks like it says 3 Beatles.
It really doesn't. It's just dots on a wall.
You
Dots.
sure about that? Are you sure about that?
Sure about that.
Here's the thing, though. Are you sure?
Yes, 1,000%.
No one can tell.
I can definitely tell.
Okay, well, what about this?
This is
In
weird.
the back, get ready, buddy.
I
The
know this is-
convinceometer's going up. We're going past 50, but it's ready. In the background of the Abbey Road crosswalk on the cover, there's a white beetle.
Racist.
And
Wait,
in the
oh my
license
God,
plate,
wait, that's kind of funny that it is a Beetle, a Volkswagen Beetle.
Coincidence? I
That is
think not.
It is a coincidence though. They tried to get the car moved.
Nah, just making that up. The
No.
license plate reads 28 if. Like Paul McCartney would be 28 if he was still alive.
Mm. This is so stupid.
Convinced.
It compels me though.
Exactly. Convinced. Convinced. What are we at?
We're
At
at
least
like
60.
we're at like a 51.
Oh, don't even. If the finger pointing convinces you, you're telling me 28 if don't? Come on.
28 if is a very strange
She's aura
coincidence.
farming. She's trying to be too cool.
I'm really not. I promise it's not scary.
All right.
You know what is scary?
What?
Is walking around in public with no shoes. What the fuck are you doing, Paul?
Hey.
You're gonna get tetanus.
Nah, he's good.
This is so insane. It is just, it reminds me of every like English class I ever took where it's like, analyze this passage of text. And you are just fucking making shit up and hoping something sticks. And your professor is like, that is a very good and astute observation.
Outstanding. Now,
The
can I have you
color of
look?
the drapes is metaphorical for grief. You are correct. You are the smartest student I've ever had. And that's all what we're reaching for.
No,
And the
because
devil laughs.
These effects.
And
That
the
lady
devil
is
laughs.
crazy. Bottoms up, and the devil laughs.
And the devil laughs. If you haven't seen that Monster Energy Lady Conspiracy Theory video, you need to watch it.
It's almost lady. It's almost as if that's the whole brand.
Uh-huh.
Because it's called
Monster
Energy. Okay, I'll give you this. Sure. But also, it's very strange that they do have a lot of pictures that reference cars and heads.
Yeah, it's very weird.
And a lot of them
point.
do have to do with Paul McCartney, which
Yeah.
is strange.
But don't you think, like, I know that you're still like playing the condenser or whatever.
Playing.
I'm sorry. I know that you are very committed to this bit, and I do not want to disrespect that. But
Bit.
playing God's advocate, I guess,
Don't do
because you're the
that.
devil in this scenario.
And I'm laughing.
and he laughs. Um, don't you think they're probably just playing into all of this at this
I
point?
don't know.
Because at what point was Abbey Road released?
1969.
Okay, so yeah, this conspiracy theory has been running around for 3 years now.
Like 3 years, yeah. It
So
was a
yeah,
68.
it's called fucking leaning in.
Maybe, but they also have a lot of lyrics that talk about cars and heads and car crashes, which leads us to the most clear evidence we have, the most concrete and damning stuff you can find, the audio clues.
Oh boy, Buddy is ready to just
He's got the creepy sounds on deck. He's ready to play them.
What is the obsession with playing things backwards? What is this because of Satanic Panic? But this was before Satanic Panic.
Or did it cause Satanic Panic?
Probably.
Another thing that the Beatles started, my guys.
Satan?
My guys, baby. I mean, they were like
And
devils.
the devil laughs.
There was that famous moment where John Lennon said the Beatles were bigger than God. And so many people were like, how dare he? How dare they? Homeboy just spitting facts.
Retweet.
Beatles,
Retweet.
the aura
Mm-hmm.
that they had in the 60s,
Yeah, these
rivaled by none.
These just random boys.
Them boys, them lads.
None of them were extraordinarily attractive.
Oh, wow.
I'm just saying.
Why are you doing this now?
By modern standards?
I ain't talking. What, modern? Come on now. They were attractive little. They were Liverpool. I don't know
Yeah.
where I was going with that. They're just,
For
you know.
British standards may be attractive, but
Wow. Okay. Well, let's get into it then. Because why the backwards? Because they have to hide the clues.
Why do they have to hide it?
Because they can't just say it, because then they'll know.
But then if it's already known, then what's the point in hiding it anymore?
Because they can't just outright say it, because then the government's going to be like, hey!
Didn't the government cover it up with them?
Yes.
So that's why the government would be pissed, is because
Because they don't want them to know. They don't want them to know the truth.
Okay.
Okay. Let's start off with this. We got a song called Lovely Rita. Lovely Rita, Rita maid. She was apparently a woman. Because where does she come in? She was apparently a woman that Paul met when he drove away after the fight that he had. Another thing I forgot to mention was that the reason Paul went off and got into this car crash is because he got in a fight with someone at the recording stew, either like a band member or an executive. For whatever reason, he was steamed and he took off.
Mm-hmm.
Some say Lovely Rita was a witness to the crash. So she like saw Paul McCartney tear down and, meet his end. Some say she was picked up by Paul and was in fact in the crash with him.
Weird.
Again, a lot of mentions of car crashes in their songs. I say curious and curiouser.
I say, you write what you know.
Oh, and they know car crashes.
Yep, that's what I'm saying.
What?
These boys
Big
can't drive.
car crash, guys. Big fans
of car crashes.
Of, what's it called? The Monster Truck Rally?
Oh, Monster Jam?
Yeah. Okay. Well, we're gonna jump around here.
I like jumping.
We've got a lyric from Glass Onion where John Lennon says, "Here's another clue for you all. The walrus was Paul." Referencing the walrus from the song "I Am the Walrus."
But Paul wasn't the walrus.
What do you mean?
George was the walrus, right?
John was the walrus.
John was the walrus.
I mean, Paul was the walrus.
Stop lying to me. Stop it.
You know what? I'll give you this. John Lennon did say that he did this on purpose.
This
Sort of
jerkwad.
like what you were talking. I mean, John Lennon was a troll for sure. He was a little bit of a weirdo, and he was just like telling people, "Hey, don't take this stuff serious. Like this isn't real, so I'll just tell you." The Glass Onion is essentially a gibberish nonsense song, or was that done on purpose?
I think
Was
that
he
is
in
the
fact
point.
saying, "Don't take this serious," as if to say, "Take this serious. This is a real clue. I'm gonna tell you not to listen to it, but you need to listen to it."
My
Because he's not
God.
actually joking.
So, oh, I'm so happy I'm not dumb.
Okay.
I'm so
Wow.
happy.
Wow. Well, the convinceometer is at 60, so
I don't know if it is. I
it's
think
still
it.
at 60. You can't take it
I
away. It's not happening right now.
what?
What about this? What about this one? You ready? This one, a little creepy.
Yeah, prove
Apparently
it.
from the song Blue Jay Way in the Magical Mystery Tour. If you play it in reverse, there's a part that says Paul is bloody.
That's if you play it backwards.
Mhm. Play it in reverse.
Why would you even play your records backwards?
Because there's a message.
I get freaked out if the tempo on a song is wrong. I don't want to hear
hmm
anything
hmm
backwards.
hmm
No.
Well, that's why it's creepy.
Ugh, it is creepy. Poor
There's a,
Paul.
there's a song called Johnny's Birthday that when played in reverse, it says he never wore his shoes. We all know he was dead.
That is a full sentence.
And who, in fact, are they talking about?
Let me guess. Paul.
You're damn right.
Jesus Christ.
Put the
He didn't like
convinceometer up.
shoes.
Put it up.
No.
Just getting convinced.
No, I'm not. Paul just didn't like wearing shoes.
Interesting.
Shoes
Because
are
his dad.
uncomfortable.
Okay. Uh-huh.
I
Sure. Okay. Sergeant
didn't wear
Pepper's.
shoes at work today because I was so
Sergeant
hot.
Jesus Christ.
What? I had
Sergeant
grippy
Pepper's.
socks.
Little help. With a little help from my friends. After the intro song that introduces Billy Shears.
What do you mean it
Was at
introduces
the
Billy
end of the
Shears?
song they say, I don't really want to start the show, but I want you all like to know that the conductor's going to sing a song, and I thought you'd all sing along. So let me introduce to you the one and only Billy Shears, Sergeant Pepper's Lonely Hearts Club Band. And then they say, Billy Shears.
Wow, that was really good. Good job.
And then they come in. What would you say if I sang out of tune? Would you stand up and walk out on me? And we're
Yes.
listening to, hey, and we're listening to with a little help from my friends.
Mm-hmm.
Billy Shears, it's right there. Why would they say that name?
Because they were in on the joke.
What joke?
The joke that Paul is actually dead, but he's not.
Oh, you think so?
Yeah.
Hmm.
I would lean in as well.
I like that.
Hilarious.
I like that you think that they're just leaning in so hard.
Yeah, I would. And it's good, like, money.
Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Uh-huh.
You
Okay.
get all the freaks excited.
Okay. Here's the thing about it. Some people say with a little help from my friends, it's sung from the perspective of Billy Shears because it's getting through it with a little help from his friends.
But he didn't know them until he was forced to know them.
Exactly. They're helping him out.
Okay.
Also, the song is sung by Ringo, which I think sort of takes away from this a little bit.
Yeah, I'm gonna say that as well. It would
Well,
have been better
guess
if
what?
Paul had sung it. Sorry, Fall had sung it.
Damning evidence. Day in the Life from Rubber Soul. We've got a song that goes, I read the news today, oh boy, about a lucky man who made the grade. And though the news was rather sad, well, I just had to laugh. I saw the photograph. He blew his mind out in a car. He didn't notice that the lights had changed. A crowd of people stood and stared. They'd seen his face before. Nobody was really sure if he was from the house of Paul,
Is that really the lyric?
the house of Paul McCartney?
Is that really the lyric?
No, it's not.
Okay, then tell me what the actual fucking words are.
I mean, yes, it is.
Stop it.
They say that he says if he was from the House of Lords. Because it says if he was from the House of Lords.
Oh, it's very high and British. Okay, that makes
Or does it
sense.
say the House of Paul?
I'm gonna say Lord sounds
Or
better.
Paul?
What is the House of Paul?
It's Paul McCartney's house.
Yeah, the
They'd
dead
seen his
house.
face before because he's a Beatle. He's very famous.
Yeah, that makes sense to
And he
me.
got in a car crash
Yup,
in
this is
which he
true.
died.
No.
And then the Beatles had to cover it up.
Maybe. I think you're wrong.
Okay. Well, let me go back to Revolver real quick because some say it was experimental due to the fact that they had to get fall in the groove of the whole music stuff. And also, they had proven work with reversing songs and backmasking on this album. So they have shown that they're able to do this and they know how to use it well. I'm pretty sure on Tomorrow Never Knows, like all the instruments are played in reverse, which is
Ew.
super cool. Oh, it sounds
I know,
amazing.
but it's like, ee. That's
Yeah, it's
so
wild
not
because they had to figure out how to
very
play it
alien,
forward
right?
and then backwards. Oh yeah, it goes like doom 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 doom, and Ringo was like, they had to like drum weird to make it sound good backwards. It's crazy. The song's
Ew.
insane.
That sounds
Song's
hard.
dope.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, all right, okay, all right.
All right.
Well, in I Am the Walrus, they have a King Lear quote. I didn't
Okay.
write down the quote, but it has something to do
Excellent.
with
So
things being
happy.
bad. And you can also hear them saying, Paul is dead, ha ha.
I don't think you can.
Paul is dead, ha ha.
Is that really what they say?
I don't know what they say. I think it
That
might just
sounds
be
like a bunch
gibberish.
of crows.
Oh, well.
Uh-huh.
They were supposed to be
Uh-huh.
crows in Dumbo. That's why the crows look that way. Is it
Yeah,
Dumbo? Yeah.
no. No,
Yes.
no, no,
Yes.
no. It's the
Yes.
Jungle Book and it's
Yes.
vultures.
Oh, you're right. I'm in convince mode right now.
I know you
I
are.
think you're wrong.
The eyes are
Incorrect,
so
gorgeous.
big.
Incorrect.
Oh my God.
Okay. Well, here's the thing.
The
And this
Beatles.
and this right here, I'm like, okay, let me take a step back real fast and say part of the story that people say is that for some reason the record execs and the government and all that told John Lennon to go bury Paul by himself in Strawberry Fields Cemetery, which is from Strawberry Fields Forever, the song. And I'm like, they made John do it alone?
Yep.
Why? 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 Buddy and I looked at each other and we're like, this is so malicious.
The fewer
Here's
witnesses,
your
the
best
better.
friend. Here's your best bud. Y'all met when you were like 15. Go bury him secretly. I was
Don't tell
like,
his parents.
no. Why would they do that? Why wouldn't the government do it? Why wouldn't they like cover it up like that? But it leads
Oh my God.
us to explain a line from All Together now. Again, you can sort of hear it quietly,
I
faintly,
love how there's a caveat with all of this is
in the
like you
background.
can kind of
You can kind
vaguely
of sort
sort
of
of
hear it
maybe
at
a
the
little
end of the
bit.
song when they're doing a little fade out and it's weird and it's got like horns and beep, beep, all together. It's fading out. You can hear in the background. I buried Paul.
Nope.
I buried
That is not
Paul.
what he says.
What he says.
Nope.
I buried
He
Paul.
says something even stupider, which is
Cranberry sauce.
there you go.
Cranberry sauce.
Why is he saying cranberry
Because
sauce?
he's a weirdo. seen the picture of John Lennon walking?
He's a freak.
That John Lennon step?
It's insanely long.
That man may as well have been sitting in a chair and walking at the same time.
He's a strange
He
man.
was a weirdo. I mean, they made a lot of weird songs.
I mean, they cooked their brains with a lot of the
It was also
ganj.
on all of that shit.
They were on a lot of drugs.
Okay, all right, okay, all right.
All
More
right.
musical cues. In between the song I'm So Tired and Blackbird, played in reverse, we hear John say, Paul is dead, man. Miss him, miss him, miss him.
That's
Paul is,
sad.
Paul is dead, man. Miss him, miss him. Kind of like that.
I'm calling bullshit, but it
Oh,
sounds
okay.
sad.
All right.
That is sad.
My God, I feel like this is not convincing you right now.
Um,
It's making me a little shaky on my legs.
you're a little sweaty. Are you gonna start aggressively pointing at
okay.
a board covered in red string and photographs?
Well, at the end of While My Guitar Gently Weeps, when
I like
played
that
in
song.
reverse. Oh, it's a
Oh
great
my
song.
God,
When
why is
played
it
in
always
reverse,
played in reverse?
you can hear George say, "Oh, Paul." And apparently he's got some distressful moaning. Like he's in pain that his friend died.
I don't think he says, "Oh, Paul."
Are you telling me it's just gibberish?
Uh-huh. I'm
Okay,
thinking it's
all
just
right.
sounds.
Okay, well, at the end of Let It Be, when played in reverse,
Oh, look, it's reversed
we can hear
again.
them say, he's been dead over and over again.
Okay.
Okay, get
Is
ready.
it clear?
Get ready.
I don't think it's clear.
They're all clear.
I don't
They're
think
all
they
clear
are.
when you're looking at the words on the screen.
Oh,
That
there we
someone
go.
else put there because they heard it. It's all clear.
Mhm. This is like fucking
When you
Ghost
go listen
Adventures
to
all
it,
over
when
again.
y'all listen, you like my
Jesus.
tattoos? It's sick.
Jesus Christ. I forgot about that shit. That's hilarious.
Okay. Let me hit you with this, and Buddy's ready to put the convinceometer up to 80.
Buddy's falling asleep at the wheel.
threshold where you're convinced, and then we'll move on.
Mm-hmm.
On Revolution 9.
Sure.
At the beginning, when they're saying number 9, number 9, number 9, when played in reverse.
My God.
And you heard this. You know what
It
this
is
sounds
weird.
like. This is weird. When played in reverse, it sounds pretty spot on, like they're saying, turn me on, dead man. It sounds like, turn me on, dead man. Turn me on, dead man. Turn me on, dead man.
Turn me on, Batman. 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 Turn me on, Batman.
Which is strange because the fucking syllables don't line
Syllables
up.
don't make sense. Number 9 is 3. Turn me on, dead man is 5. How does that work?
I don't know.
And also, it's the most easily heard of like all the backmasking.
Yeah, that's probably true.
So for a lot of people, a lot of James Paul McCartney truthers,
Sure.
this is like the most clear evidence that they
What
got.
does it mean to turn them on?
I don't know. You know, he was his friend.
Kinky.
There was that story that they apparently jerked off together.
With all the drugs they did, I wouldn't be surprised.
Y'all want to play Ookie Cookie?
Oh, God. Ugh.
Hey, lads, I've got a bit of an idea.
Oh, no. That's disgusting. Ew, I'm grossing myself
Oh my
out.
God. Okay. So at the end of all this, let me give you this. You kind of caught onto it a little bit, so I'll give you this. All right.
Mm-hmm.
You can't buy publicity like this, right?
Mm-mm.
So
Publicity.
some say
Publicity.
I'm gonna keep going. I'm not listening to you because you're being mean, because you're being a jerk, and you
I'm
know
being
what?
a
You
jerk.
don't want to believe the truth.
I
You
don't.
don't want to believe that Paul
I
is
don't
dead.
have to believe the truth because the truth is just the truth, and this is not it.
Wow. You're sounding real sheepish.
Ba ba ba.
If it's not real, then why? Why did they start the rumors? Who's they? The record company. Why did the Beatles label start the rumors that Paul was dead? To sell more records.
There you go.
So maybe this is all fake.
Maybe, you know?
And maybe it was cooked up so the Beatles could sell even more records than they already were. Because I believe they still are like the best-selling artists of all time.
Well, it's kind of a good thing to do, considering they made like 1 million albums.
In
So
like 10 years. A
insane.
legendary run.
Yeah,
Oh
wild.
my God. You got to listen to Beatles more. We're going to go on a journey.
We're gonna have a strawberry field summer.
Strawberry
We're
fields
gonna
for
go
red
across
box.
the universe.
What a great movie.
I've already seen it.
I know we do an episode.
Okay, okay.
Okay.
We
all
gotta
right.
get through this one first.
Well, then let's start. Let me take you back. All right. Let me take you back
Yes, please.
to young Eddie
Can we ground
researching
ourselves?
researching in the parents' loft. Let me take you back to Eddie from last night researching in the dead of
In
night
the
before I
pitch
was
dark.
plunged into essentially like the void of space. Talking about the Hebus Jeebus, Los Escalofrios. When I was listening to this as a young man in the dark of the loft, as if I was, in the archives secretly reading some declassified files out of
Ooh,
some
he's not supposed to be
scrolls
reading that.
hidden away in some sort of ancient tomb, I was freaking the shit out of myself. All
Of
right.
course, you're really, really good at that.
I was
You've always
literally
been very
like,
good at scaring
I would
yourself.
read it and I would like look around like, oh my God, what was that sound? I was like, oh my God, dude.
It is Paul McCartney's ghost.
I was in here
Here to
listening
touch
to
your shoulder and be
I
like,
buried Paul, and I was like,
Mhm.
oh my God, he said it, dude.
Oh my God.
Like, no, man, are you serious? Cranberry sauce. Why is he saying it like that? That's creepy too.
I mean, it is a really weird thing to say.
It's weird. It's weird to hear these things backwards because there's like inherently a sense of like this sounds creepy and
Yeah.
otherworldly and weird.
It's
Like
like
when
the
you just
uncanny valley thing.
Yeah, and the static and all that. I can't remember what song it was, but like I said, the Beatles are trolls and stuff. And like at the end of one of their albums, they have a section where it just like I gotta believe it's like Magical Mystery or it's like one of those weird ones, or Yellow Submarine or whatever. Where at the end of the album, it just plays like a cacophony on loop
I
forever
hate that
if you don't
shit.
turn it off. And listening to just that, I was like, God, I would not want to hear that at night. Like
I
let's say
hate
you leave it
cacophony.
on and you come home and like that's playing. You're like, oh, whoops, I left the record on. You'd be like, dude, is there like a snuffleupagus in my house ready to murder me? Is this the dark, gritty, like Blood and Honey-esque, like Sesame Street horror movie, and I'm about to die to some furries?
Yep, maybe.
Because
If we're lucky.
Some of the things that the Beatles did with this whole backward stuff and intentional or not and stuff, it is kind of creepy just by itself.
I don't like it. I really, really, really don't.
And then when you have the power of the mind that I have, when you got little yous running around, the thing that we've said before, I think we've said it on the pod, but I'm gonna say it now in case, is that no one knows what you're afraid of like you. And sometimes when you got you and you're like, man, I'm gonna get myself, the power of suggestion that I have to myself is insane. So much so that last night when I was doing this, I legitimately like looked over my shoulder a couple times after like listening to the things because I was like, dude, this is creepy as shit.
God damn it.
I was
Meanwhile,
like,
I'm
dude,
just asleep in the other room.
yeah, you over here just
I'm trying to be dead to
Having
the
a blast,
world.
and I'm over
And
here.
then you come in scared and you're like, the power's out. And I'm like,
I
okay.
essentially was in here. I had a fucking
You had your
candle on.
flashlight.
I had a candle on a
You
little
wish you had
holder,
a
and
candle
I was in
holder.
like dusty catacombs.
Mm-hmm.
You're over there just like
Honk shoeing.
in fucking Sleep Town. It cut to
Mm-hmm.
me just
Yeah,
going
and Buddy's
through,
like actively trying to trip your
sliding,
ass.
getting attacked by mummies. Meanwhile, Buddy's just like telling them where I'm going. Yeah, that advanced darkness hit. I barged in the room. Like, hey,
He's
yo,
like,
what the
the
fuck?
power's out. I'm like, okay, I don't
I
give a
need
fuck.
someone to understand the
I'm
situation I'm in.
asleep. The power's out in my mind too.
Good
Let
for
me
you, I'm
rest.
not. All right. I needed some sort of bonding. I needed someone to know what I was in.
That was the equivalent of you going into your mom's room and being like, I threw up. Mom, I threw
There's
up.
a monster under my bed.
Oh my God. Wow.
Let's get the final convinceometer check.
Oh God. I'm at like a 5.
Okay, well, 5% is better than I expected, so we'll take it.
There you go.
Let's get to the legacy of this because
Mm-hmm.
Paul is dead, while creepy, while scary, while the images are somewhat weird. And
Mm-hmm.
the amount of times these four lads talk about car crashes and like seemingly dismemberment and stuff is also somewhat troubling.
Yeah, they need to chill out.
The
They need
thing
to go to
about
therapy.
this, y'all, and I'm sorry to say because I know y'all been rocking with me and y'all convinceometers are all up at least 90.
Mm-hmm.
And Kayla she's over here, she's nonchalant, nothing bothers me.
I'm
Got her
edgy.
hands in her pockets. She's just a chill girl.
I'm just a chill girl.
It's fine. Farm
I'm
that aura,
medicated. I am
or
fine.
aura plus 6,000.
Mm-hmm.
I'm sorry to say, y'all, that this is not real.
Oh
Paul McCartney is
man.
not dead. Uh, the rumors declined after Life published an interview with McCartney in November of 1969. Paul has sort of played into this a little bit in his
Yeah,
life.
Paul was pissed though when they
Oh, well,
stopped
yeah.
him
I
in
mean, because they
his
were like,
house
they're breaking into
in
like his
Ireland.
home. Yeah.
Yeah, that was fucked.
His family home be like, hey, you alive in there? Just an eye in the middle of the. Hey, I see you in there. Just a mouth through the fucking like mail
Fence.
slot.
Oh, that
I
too.
see you in there, Paul. You
Mm-hmm.
alive in there, Paul?
Mm-hmm.
But you liked his album?
Oh my God, Paul is live.
Mm-hmm.
It's just such a good.
It's
Oh,
very
oh, okay,
funny.
but the cover art is ass. Like the Photoshop is
It
horrible.
is
You
pretty
have to
dumb.
admit
It is pretty dumb, but it's a funny little thing.
it
But
is
this is a
cute.
lasting legacy. And he even put like 56 now because it's like in the license or the
Mm-hmm.
driver's, the car's license plate because playing off the 28 if. But anyways, again, I have to tell you that there's a YouTube channel if you want to go down a fucking rabbit hole of a person that apparently just full on believes this.
Mm-hmm.
Justice for James Paul McCartney on YouTube. This man, 3 weeks ago, new footage, put it up
Three
there.
weeks ago, people.
So
Three
some
weeks.
people are still in on this and going hard.
They love it.
But the
They live
legacy
it,
of
they believe
this
it.
is that it's one of the first widespread conspiracy theories.
Conspiracy theories are unable to support reality, but I guess that is what makes them fun. Is
Quote
that you
unquote
just
fun.
get to stretch. Yes, okay. Do you want to address the elephant in the room right now? That like conspiracy theories have essentially like destroyed our
Well,
modern
and then
government.
and that's the problem, and that's part of the legacy of this Paul is dead thing is that God, it's one of the first like widespread like people legitimately like believe this. Like they
Hmm.
hounded Paul McCartney, they hounded the group, like people it, like caused problems,
Yeah,
like you said, like they went to his home
not
and
cool.
searched him out because someone somewhere was like, "Hey, in this song they say this, he's dead." And it just caused such a problem that some people believe it, some people still believe it to this day. Like they're
Obviously.
YouTube. But in a way, this is also like what conspiracy theory should be because it is dumb and stupid as hell. And
Yeah.
it doesn't really hurt anyone. Like,
Hmm.
yeah, I'm sure it bothered Paul, like he said as much, but like no one was hurt. There was no
Yeah.
like crimes committed. There was no like, we'll reference one, like the whole Pizzagate thing where someone went and like broke into a pizza parlor because they were convinced there was some shit going on in there
Yeah.
because of some lies from some Q people. And it's just like,
Mm-hmm.
dude, conspiracy theories they should not be doing what they're doing to our current society right now.
Correct.
They should be Paul is dead. They should be dumb and fun.
Mm-hmm.
But it speaks to the self-fulfilling prophecy of conspiracy. Because, yeah, we've had fun here. And, yeah, it's fun to sort of be like, yo, look at these clues and all that. There's a lot of them. But at the end of the day, these people said Paul is dead. And then they looked for anything that would prove that.
Yeah.
Even if it's a stretch. Even if it's
Especially if it's a stretch.
even if it's Paul McCartney in a box when he was alive, well before he quote unquote died. Even if it's just like a hand above his head, which some people have said, like, hey, that's a marking for death. But a lot of people have been like, there's not any proof that this was ever actually a thing in
Mm-hmm.
like any culture. So it's like, you're just making things up, right?
Correct.
It's the whole cranberry sauce. I buried Paul. It's like, if you hear and listen for it, that's what you're going to get, right?
Mm-hmm.
They're essentially finding ways to prove it, not actually searching for clues.
Yes.
I just think it speaks to the whole danger of the conspiracies that were impacting us today. But obviously, that's a longer, bigger conversation for probably someone else because I don't really want to have it right now.
I don't want to talk about it. This is more fun.
At the end of the day, it's just crazy that people believe that a generational talent like Paul McCartney could be replaced by just some guy who
Yep.
vaguely looked like him, who got
Mhm.
plastic surgery in the 60s, which I don't know. I don't know plastic surgery and the advances since then and all that, but I want to say probably not the best it was.
Probably not.
And who somehow
Hence
like
the mustache.
somehow was able to like learn to play guitar at this level, make songs, songwrite with John Lennon at this level. It's just wild.
Mm-hmm.
It's like and at the end of the day, there's no way they could have kept this a secret. There's no way there's not one
No.
person at some level in the chain who was like, hey, I was there. He really is dead. Like it would have happened. There's
That's
so
the
many
thing that
leaks.
almost all conspiracy theories crumble
It's just
under.
someone
Is
would
the idea
know.
that anybody can keep a fucking
Oh my
secret.
God. It's just because that's what I always contend. It's like this whole like NWA New World Order.
Mhm.
I said NWA, NWO New World Order, all that. It's just like, dude, humans are like not that strong and not that smart.
Oh my God.
We are
We're
so
so
dumb,
stupid.
and we are just not capable of holding secrets this long, that long from everyone.
No.
Someone at some point would have said something and
Mhm.
would have had the proof, and it would have been done.
Yep, that's it.
But it is kind of fun to look at the clues. It's fun to sort of dive into it, let your mind wander, scare yourself listening to some backmasking.
Give yourself the heebie-jeebies.
When you're alone in the dark at night. Let's DTR real fast, but you kind of, I mean, how much is there to say?
I think I very much have told you guys. What the fuck? I'm definitely not invested in this at all.
Okay.
This is the person you walk past at the river and they're just, doing their own thing and you just kind of walk by
Sometimes
and
it helps
hope
just
they
to
don't
ignore.
talk to you. Yep, that's what I'm doing with this.
Okay. For me,
Sorry,
this
Paul.
kind of has a little special place in my heart, just because it like was a moment that I had with myself. It's just like, dude, I convinced, and I don't even know if I was like convinced. I think there was maybe like a night where I was like, damn,
This
for
is really
real.
weird.
And then the next day I was like, that's not real.
Yeah. And then I was like, wait
That's
a second.
not real. Now that the
I'm not
sunlight
an
is hitting
idiot.
me, now that the break of dawn is upon me, I'm like, wait a minute, I'm not at night. Things aren't inherently more creepy.
The monster in your bedroom was actually just a sweatshirt in
That's
weird
it.
lighting. Mm-hmm.
That's it. But there is a part of me that just absolutely loves this because it's ridiculous and it's dumb and it's just like I said, it's kind of what I think conspiracy theories should be. Mostly just like the level of believability and the level that like people commit to believing it.
Yeah.
Because I would say that most people, you look at this and you're like, that's dumb, but no. And that's
Yeah.
what conspiracy theories should be. It
Yes.
should not be given a level higher than like, wow, that's stupid.
Wrong.
Anyways.
Moving on with our
Yeah.
lives.
The moon is cheese.
Mmm. No, it's not.
Well, that was that.
And this is this.
Hey, thank y'all for coming on this journey with us, with me, mostly. 'Cause
This long, arduous
I just
journey.
wanted to, I want sometimes it's fun to just share some dumb things you found when you were a kid. A little young teen, I guess. Young adult. If you like what you heard, please follow, download, and spread the word.
It rhymes, so you have to do it.
Mm-hmm.
If you play it backwards, it says the same things forwards. Don't try it. It's not going to work.
Hey, tell your group of friends that you did
That you get
something
by
together. You had
their
an
help.
accident together. You
Oh.
maybe I don't know. Maybe someone accidentally got hurt, injured, lost their life, whatever. No one needs to know.
As long as you bury the body
As
by
long
yourself.
as you yourself do it by yourself and make sure that no one knows, but hide some clues.
But
Be
also
sort of
everyone
ominously.
knows.
Every like anniversary of that day, you all just act a little weird and say things like, "Man, I wish we hadn't done that." And then someone's like, "What?" And you're like, never
Nothing.
mind."
Nothing. I'm fine.
But they can find Sho-Dependent on Apple, Spotify, wherever you listen to podcasts. We shall be there. If you want to follow the pod on Blue Sky on Insta, it's at Sho-Dependent Pod. That is at SHO Dependent Pod. If you want to follow myself, it's at Victor V Sweet. On Twitch, gonna try and DJ and do music and stuff now because I need to do that. And on Blue Sky, same thing. Gorgeous, where could you be found?
I am just probably sleep. That's a lot of what I do these days.
There you go.
You can find me on Blue Sky at DJ Vivitch. You can also find me. We're still on TikTok, so I'm there too.
Well, it's probably gonna be gone.
Who knows? They keep saying it and nothing else.
All right.
We don't know
Okay.
what's happening. But I'm there. And just remember cranberry sauce,
Oh, yeah.
please.
To sort of cap this all off and sort of
I think this
give you a
perfectly
taste of the
encompasses
hilarity.
everything that this is.
Yeah, Paul McCartney was interviewed by Rolling Stone and he was talking about it. And he said, someone from the office rang me up and said, "Look, Paul, you're dead." And I said, "Oh, I don't agree with that."
I don't agree with that either. I'm very much alive.
Paul,
Oh,
that goofy
Paul.
guy.
I hope he has many years left. Cranberry sauce.
See, it's fun, isn't it?
Saying cranberry sauce is fun.
Mm-hmm.
I made a salad with craisins.
Mm.
Okay, goodbye.
I buried Paul.
I don't think you did.
Bye-bye.